Mr. Combs flew Miss Richard and Miss Harper to his house in New York on his private jet for an after party. There were many well-known celebrities at the after party, and copious amounts of illegal drugs were being openly consumed. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs had arranged for dozens of young women and girls, some of whom appeared to be underage, to be transported to the party. The women arrived wearing little to no clothing and were given drugs and alcohol. Many of them appeared lethargic or passed out, while Mr. Combs and his guests performed sexual acts on them. Miss Richard believed that her presence at the party was a test to see whether Mr. Combs could trust her. This shit is crazy. Mr. Combs repeatedly said things like, quote, "This is a buffet. Enjoy yourselves. This is what we do. This is how we party." Not this is a buffet. The fuck? Miss Richard felt shocked and horrified at the sight of Mr. Combs and his guests violating incapacitated young women, and implored Mr. Combs' personal assistant, Capricorn Clark, to allow her to leave. Miss Clark insisted that Miss Richard wait 15 minutes for Miss Clark to make, in quotes, make it make sense. I need to make it make sense. Wait, hold on, because I don't want him to be upset because you're... That is to make Miss Richards' exit less conspicuous so that Mr. Combs would not notice that she left. Knowing that she was not free to leave and had to wait for Miss Clark to help her orchestrate her departure, Miss Richard experienced feelings of panic and being trapped against her will. Mr. Combs regularly placed Miss Richard in similar situations with no means to escape. At Mr. Combs' drug-fueled parties, his guests, including Miss Richard, was required to surrender their phones upon entry. Mr. Combs kept the door locked and guarded by security personnel, making it impossible for Miss Richard to leave without alerting Mr. Combs that she had done so. Mr. Combs hired police officers to attend his parties, sending a clear message to guests that his influence extended to law enforcement officers, creating a climate of fear and a tactic warning that reporting him to authorities would be both unacceptable and futile. Miss Richard was never compensated for her extra time she spent fulfilling Mr. Combs' Ciroc Diddy campaign. Mr. Combs was paid approximately $250,000 per Ciroc appearance. Like, come on, you couldn't have paid per Ciroc. You got paid $250 per appearance, and you got them there at every one. Why not pay them something? $250 every one? Mr. Combs did not compensate Miss Richard or Miss Harper for these appearances, other than just $5,000 each on a handful of occasions. Mr. Combs' ongoing, so they got paid $5,000 on some of them, and I guess nothing on others. Mr. Combs' ongoing explanation for withholding compensation was that their appearance was a requirement for their tour. Additionally, Miss Richard was required to appear and to promote Diddy beats through parties, album songs, and videos. What's Diddy beats? I don't know what that is. Over time, Mr. Combs was paid $6.2 million for 25 Ciroc shows that Miss Richard was required to attend. Following each show, Miss Richard and Miss Harper approached Mr. Combs to inquire about their insufficient and sporadic payments. Mr. Combs routinely responded with a statement such as, "You aren't grateful." This is why I fucking quit. Because I will not allow these people to make me crazy. Because this is the shit that makes me want to explode. Ungrateful for wanting to be paid fairly. You got paid $6.25 million for 25 Ciroc shows. 25. But they're ungrateful. And
let me see if y'all know this one. Some things change, baby. Some things stay the same. Sometimes love wins, sometimes it's a losing game. I try to do it the easy way, but you see how big my heart was. Had my share of hurricanes, the proof is in the blood, yeah. But I can't run away from love. I can't run. You're the one. So it dawned on me that we have 1 million streams already for this record. Thank y'all so much. And I felt like since we here, it was only right that we say, I don't want to waste it if you ain't got time. It's feeling real good, you should open your eyes. It's a movie, every time I walk by. You're feeling my scene, do you want to come by? Yeah. Can we go back? Can we go back? The days where lights used to dance, yeah. Can we go back? Can we go back? The days where love wasn't scared, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on to you. Hold on. Yeah. Static when we touch, so hypnotic when we lock. Inside there is a rush, so hypnotic. Don't pull the plug. Oh, love don't really make a difference. Don't be afraid of the distance. I don't wanna lose the frequency. I don't wanna let the feeling leave. Ride the way to hit the limit. Feel the sound till it's pissing. I don't wanna lose the frequency. I don't wanna let the feeling leave. On for sonic love. I just wanna feel the frequency is so high we can see clouds under our feet now. Built towers of dreams just to live carefree. Oh, now, babe, we knew it wouldn't last, but we kept open our feet. We stood right through the breeze and screamed out, say, love me. 'Cause we built castles, castles made of sand. Oh, 'cause we built castles, castles made